I think the problem of trying to keep any organisation customer focused is most companies navel gaze. So, the company I work for, we spend an awful lot of time talking about what we do, and I work very hard to make sure we always bring what the customers say inside, not through any other way than always starting with the research and reminding people of what our customers want from us and what they say about us. And I think this particularly, comes home when you look at the overemphasis on the shiny new.
It's interesting for brands nowadays, they have to work much harder to build meaningful connection, but I do think some of the themes from today would be about first principles, really focusing on what the customer wants and needs, not trying to move into areas that aren't appropriate for brands, and actually trying to be pretty genuine and ingenious in the way that they communicate.
On my business, people are actually questioning milk and the way they are digesting milk, and is milk good for me? Am I going to totally ignore those conversations, Am I going to wait for a report saying, oh, people in social media are questioning milk, So it's more something which is an hygiene thing. Every single day I'm spending 10 minutes into reading what's going on my feeds. And I do believe brands will become way more consumer-centric.
I talked about Domino's today, and I think as a brand they're this amazing kind of Phoenix brand that were absolutely on the floor, being criticised for a terrible product. I had that whole very famous now turnaround story, but what that's turned them into is a company where they say we're a constant work in progress. It's a company that's all about innovation, everything they do, but it's done from a really clever point of view, which is customer-centricity. Everything they do is based around consumer needs and actually talking, listening, understanding consumers and trying to fit the technology around consumers' daily lives. So I think brands that understand how they can solve pain points in the customer journey by providing facilities and utilities and services, they're the ones that win, but there's going to be some elements of testing and failure along the way.
We have to go back to the basics, to understand your consumer, to really walk in their shoes, to know their wants, their desires, their dreams. And as marketers, we have to think about how we can bring our brands into their lives and help them fulfill those needs.